You think I'd leave your side, baby? You know me better than that. You think I'd leave you down when you're down on your knees? I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you you're right where you want. But if only you could see into me. Oh, here you go. I'll be there. Hold you tight to me. Oh, hello. I'll be there by your side, baby. When you're on the outside, baby, and you can't get in, I will show you you're so much better than you know. When you're lost, when you're alone, and you can't get back again, I will find you, darling, and I'll bring you home. And if you want to cry, I am here to dry your eyes. Ooh, and in no time, you'll be fine. You think I'd leave you sad, baby? You know me better than that. You think I'd leave you down when you're down on your knees? I wouldn't do that. And that's what our soul is constantly trying to tell us and remind us and let us know. Praise! Love source, God is always here. That is your soul. That is your life force. That is your energy. There are so many names for it, but it all works syncretically to mean that is the core of what you are. Praise. We're so thankful and grateful here today. Yes, it's another great day. Is it not another great day? On 11/11/18, I got this theme called Another Great Day. I wrote it down here, you see? All right, there's the date. Another great day. It says, who would like to come and play? How do we incorporate familiar play? Meaning, how would you like to play in these energies? And how can that play be things that are familiar between here and everywhere you love to be? Ooh, that's delicious and juicy. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, it is. Today I'm going to be doing some readings. So I'm just going to go down the list of the comments. And when I get to the bottom, I'm going to begin the zodiac signs. I'm really excited about these readings because as promised, I have 3 new decks to work with. And I believe they're going to work together in a very beautiful way. They're very self-awareness and personal evolution oriented. So these are these. I hope you enjoyed your break, because I did. And the first that we're bringing in is Work Your Light Oracle cards from Rebecca Campbell. The artistry is really unique on this deck, and I love the messages. I love the messages. I got them, and I had to do a reading for myself. I had to pull a card, so I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself. The same thing happened when I got this deck. The day that I checked into this space, the Akashic Tarot. Didn't realize I had ordered this one. Really excited that I did. And I got this one too, the Kawaii Tarot. So, another great day. Brought to mind today when I was looking, as I fly by the seat of my spirit, a day for a year, a day for a year. There is a scripture, I don't remember it. I don't remember all of it. I know it works in with prophecy. And so the day for a year in this case symbolizes our today until a year from now. So between now and next year's retreat, these messages are something that you're going to want to refer back to, recall, remember. You'll probably want to watch this reading at different times throughout the year as these things come up for you, or as something comes up for you. And so we're going to go ahead and just jump right in. Wanda, do I have your permission? Sherry and Kat. Right now I have Wanda, Sherry, and Kat in the comments. Okay, and Jasmine. Okay, all right, sweet. So if anybody comes in the room while I am in the middle of messages, I would really appreciate it, ladies, if you could help answer their questions, that, you know, general stuff. Okay, so all they have to do to get on the list is just put a comment and give me permission. Okay, so starting here with Wanda. I'm going to start with a Akashic Tarot for you right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord, Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for the divine channel messages for all my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, especially and specific the names that will be called from these decks today, at this time, during this show, and the zodiac signs as we roll and go, and they'll find this video when they're ready for it, when they align with it, and it'll be ready for them when they're ready for it, because, you know, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. So here we go. This table doesn't fly the best, but okay. Wanda, what is the perfect message for Wanda? All right. And then we're going to take the Akashic. And I'll be clarifying with the Kawaii. I'm going to give 3 shuffles on the table. And for everybody's card pulls, I will do in-hand shuffling until it comes out. That's what we'll do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I'm being shown. Okay. So, Wanda, for whatever reason, yours was slide and pull. All right. What is the perfect message for Wanda for another great day? Let's just go. She's going to have all the way until the next retreat. All she's going to have is just another great day, another great day, another great day. Here it is. All right. This one that showed its face to me. All right, and then we'll use the clarifiers when we're ready for them. And we're not going to look at the bottom of these decks. All right. So Wanda, for 2020, your Work Your Light Oracle card message is protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. There's an eclipse, I see. Soul retrieval. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Let's look at your Akashic Tarot. It's 2 of Scrolls, 2 worlds. This lady's standing there looking into the fireplace. Got something on her mind. Got something on her mind. And it looks like the decision is to do what equals call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. What brings healing to your soul? There's money on the table on this. There is money on the table on this. So let's see. Let's ask God. Oh, when I'm done, I need to remember to read the book. All right. Clarify the protection here for Wanda for 2020. The Hangman and the 3 of Pentacles. The Hangman is an energy where, look, he's throwing up the Hang 10 with the angel. So with the angels, what's that called? We know the name of it. Okay. Halo. Thank you. Halo. I got it. Heard. And build. So it's like protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. It looks like you're gonna be experiencing energy where you choose to stay where you're at and try to build a situation up, building yourself up. Because it feels like it's what feels right for you. The Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of this deck right now is saying to me that this is because you do this cutting work. You do the cutting work where you're cutting cords to anything that feels, ooh, I hear like fear. Because you're in this position of building yourself up right now. Now I got 2 cards showing themselves to me. I'm going to take both of them. We have the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay. Oh, good. Good. And I feel like what the cutting cords to is the old patterns of your own thought. That's what I feel like. Okay. The cutting cords is your own patterns of your own thought. As a matter of fact, you're going to give yourself a break. So I feel like this year, to give you this energy of safety and divine order in the place that you find yourself through 2020, it's gonna be in your best benefit to really focus on that. Where you are is of great benefit, and you are going to stop overthinking, overprocessing, and obsessing about different things that are low vibrational to you. Anywhere where you've been doing that, maybe it's not even a lot, maybe it's a little bit. Maybe you don't realize that it's something that you do. Maybe you've got I also hear maybe there's an affirmation you've been using that needs some tweaking a little bit too. Okay. Maybe there's something in one of these spells that you've been casting that is going to show you a more allowing awareness of this is going to be received by you in the frontal lobe. Praise. In the frontal lobe. All right. Why is this 2 of Scrolls here? 2 worlds for Wanda. This is good. Thank you. Okay. 6 of Cups and the Tower. And then also take the next 2, King of Swords and the Devil. The bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. So it looks like big decisions to be made about a connection that you have with somebody else that comes in quickly. And it's very tempting. and you're shocked by it, but I feel like at the same time you're like, oh my God, I was thinking about you type of energy. You've been thinking about somebody a lot, and to your surprise, bam, here I am type of energy. Now what you're going to do? Indulge. It looks like you're going to indulge yourself. The devil comes up because in this there's the opportunity for shadow mastery, but there's also the opportunity for a lot of pleasure. You're going to learn a lot of things here. During 2020, I feel like you have a lot of new understanding hit you. This is the most important part of this message. A new understanding hits you about something you've been holding on to since you were a child. And how it has constantly led you to make choices, or not constantly, but you can see where in previous choices, this idea that you've been holding on to since you were a kid has brought in a lot more restriction and pain and challenge to you than you would have liked moving forward. And it's like, because it's trying to hold on to that belief system, that idea. What is that idea about? The Queen of Pentacles, wealth, prosperity, and love. Let's look at your Akashic Tarot message, the Two of Scrolls. I'll read this for you. Okay. I'm going to have to find the page. Hold on. Two of Scrolls. Where are we at? 6, 5, 4. We're almost there. Okay. It says, surrounded by a spinning wheel and baskets of wool, a beautiful woman, worried and tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace. She has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. The expansive window behind her looks out onto a Buddhist monastery high in the mountains. When you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so. Then missing the wonders of the secular world, the secular world to offer, such as love, family, and financial success, you chose the secular world exclusively in your incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it is likely that you bounce back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. You are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let go in order to embrace, let one go in order to embrace the other. This push-pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It is time to replace worry with trust and integrate your internal truth with your temporal reality. If you have a job or are in a relationship that actively pulls you from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So like I said, important decisions to make. Why? Because you're calling your power back. Something you're looking at is you realizing like this has always been something that's taking you down a path you don't want to go down. So I hope, I'm thankful and grateful to be able to read for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, all right, heard. That was what we were just going to do with the other way. All right. Next, I have Sherry. So Sherry, let's start here. Let's first, God, thank you for the perfect messages for Sherry at this time. There it is. There's Sherry's. All right. Akashic Tarot. Listeners, God, thank you for the perfect message for Sherry. At this time, why did we tap it twice? Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing for you, Sherry, is that you've already done it. You don't need to do it again. Now you just gotta sit back and chill, baby. Let it come in. You already did it. Something there in that message for you. For Sherry. Oh, that thing is way down there. All right. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You grab your flyer. Sherry, I hear you got an angel flying by. Strength card is what fell on the floor. Is it a Leo? Is somebody a Leo that's an angel in your world? Okay, your Work Your Light Oracle message says Sisterhood of the Rose, Sherry. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Look at that. Wow. It's being clarified by the Star card and the Knight of Swords. So it's like healing these ideas that you had that were healing the idea that you're vulnerable to attack. You hear? That's that message. It's about, for you at this time, you're strong, girl. You're good. You connected. You got your halo. I feel like this is you. Where do you have Leo in your chart? Just saying. And so this is about you uncreating and destroying the idea that anything could. Oh my. Okay. I heard received. Yeah. Yeah, anything you need to do, anything that's around you that is not beneficial for you to have, you will remove. However, it would always be made clear to you. In this way, you're always blessed, safe, and protected. All right, 6 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. 6 of Swords, going with the flow, baby. Queen of Swords, knowing what I know, baby. And this is what I'll show, baby. I'm going to tell you what I know. I'm going to tell you from my soul, because I am channeling this information. As a matter of fact, it's going to get easier for you to make determinations, to receive, to filter out the energies. You understand what I'm saying to you, sis? It's going to get a leveling up in this, okay? So, okay. Thank you all for giving this video a thumbs up, and for all the donations you love to give. We'll graciously receive. All right. The Akashic Tarot. New deck. I'm telling you, new deck. 3 of Keys for you, Sherry. The chess game. Wow. The chess game. Honey, you are strong. You're blessed, safe, and protected. You know, and it's really changed you so much. The 3 of Keys is the chess game, and it's saying to me that you know strategy. And so this is speaking to me right now about the strategy that you are applying, right? The strategy that you're applying being more refined. Strategy. The strategy, okay? Okay, the Strength card, letting you know that you've been through a whole lot of mess, but you've been moving through it in a way where you've seen that you're blessed. Coming out with the Queen of Wands, saying you've been drawing, you've been creating. This is a beautiful thing. The momentum is growing behind that. Beautiful. Is showing that you're feeling really good. You know You know that you've been through a lot. You know how strong you are. It's like, please, people, I don't need to find out how strong I am. I know how strong I am. Do you know how strong I am? The Six of Wands coming out. The Six of Wands coming out for you. That's a card of victory, girl. The Page of Wands in a whole new endeavor. Now you have, this is really freaking interesting. Okay? Because on this side, this is about the mind, and then this side, this is about what you're doing. Okay, we have leveling up on both sides. We got the sixes on both sides. So, angel number 66 for you, Sherry Davis. Angel number 66. Major arcanas are the star and strength in 2020. Shine your light. Know you're guided. Remember your divine connection at all times. And you know when to act, you know when to keep it cool, you know when to take a walk, you know when to hit the pool. Hey, praise. Let me just get into this book, 3 of Keys. Okay. 3 of Keys. A game is in play upon this chessboard. Some of the pieces are sidelined while the bronze queen lies on her side on the playing field. The people represented by these chess pieces are not usually those you meet for enjoyable pastimes. This is a card of political and social conflict. You may be in store for difficult interactions in group settings, such as boards of directors, corporate hierarchies, management disruptions, or conflicted family situations. Those sides seem to be clearly divided. Many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present, and you may not be at all certain about everyone's intentions, motives, or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional or even an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Don't participate in any battles or allegiances, but don't let yourself be deceived either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. The people around you are serving their own agendas. Try to detach, be objective, and treat everyone involved from a deeper source of wisdom without being misled. There may come a time for you to leave or distance yourself from this situation, but because of circumstances, it may not be here yet. For now, let yourself be a knowing observer and watch. Wow. Well, it's interesting because reading that, it's like anybody that thinks that they're going to do anything, you're coming out winner, dude. And you're leveling up in this. You go from page to queen. You skip a level. Like your strength, you're already there. Your crown is on. You got your crown on. You see? You got your halo. You got your halo. And you're not even, like, the only minor you have is the Six of Wands, and that's the card of victory. The ease and flow that you really, really know leads you to the victory show. Praise. Praise the victory show. Love it. So yeah, there are other energies out there, and we've spoken about that stuff on this channel for everyone who's observing at this time. We have spoken about the fact that there are different energies, and we can perceive and be aware of the other energies around and choose more intentionally where we want to be found, right? All right, so next on my list I have is cat. Cat, you ready, girl? All right, here we go for cat. I'm starting, of course, with your Work Your Light Oracle for you. It says, Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Girl, you already know that, don't you? All right. For cat. Wow, this is it. All right. Did you see your cards flying everywhere? I believe we need one more. So let's see what we have here. The Fool, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. We have number 16, Caught in the Ruins. That sounds like the Tower. We have on this side the Tower. Of course it's the Tower. The Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So your 2020 energy, and between now and the next retreat, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're at a new beginning as far as at your spiritual evolution. Situations in the world run satisfactory, so where you go within. You know, when the world around you can either engage and play in the I don't like this shit and I feel alone and all that stuff, or you can go inside. And I hear that's a strong universal or planetary energy right now. Global, there we go. Global energy for humanity at this time. Yes. Six of Cups. In this, you are cutting to the core, getting to the truth of a lot of your long-standing vibration that you've been bringing with you your whole life. So your vibration is raising and you are the oracle. The Tower is here. Final judgment has been made. A very important decision about love. And somebody is caught in the ruins. Let's read your card message here. See what it says for cat. In the ruins of a medieval castle, there is an old prison. The bars are still intact, but there is no roof over the room, and vines grow over the stones. A man and woman are inside, seated on old stools. A beautiful green forest grows to the left, while the castle ruins extend to the right. This card shows a dark or difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, an unhappy or stultifying job, a behavioral or actual addiction, or even a negative sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time and may have even begun in some past life. But there is a way out, as there has always been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even if these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self-imposed. The courage and strength required to change lie within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they happen. If you do nothing, you'll perpetuate your attachment to this dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, negative choices could stand for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You have the power to climb out now. Praise. And the judgment says you're doing that. You're doing that. Anywhere where you're still holding on to some shit, some situations, some beliefs from your childhood, that's being brought to the truth here. Ooh, y'all want to see? I'm just saying that is being brought to the truth here with this sword of truth, because you're raising your vibration. Some shit is falling off. You're getting up, standing up out of the dirt. It's falling off, okay? So that's what you've got, Kat. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Let's go ahead and move on now to Jasmine. Let's just go. What are the messages for Jasmine at this time? Okay. Here we go. Star mother. How can you mother yourself? You are the mother and the child. Mother yourself. It's important for you to show yourself love as you would if you were the parent of a child. How would you treat that child? How would you love that child? When that child was hurt, how would you receive that child? What would you have to say to that child? How would you play with that child? What would you provide for that child? How would you feed that child? What is the message here for Jasmine? Mr. Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've got the Seven of Scrolls, intricacies and industry, details. And so I feel like this has to do with plans, things going on in society, as far as also work and putting in the work. So we'll see what the book says on that. Let's go ahead and pull your Kawaii Tarot clarifiers. Yes, okay, thank you. Don't let me just having a whole nother conversation. Star Mother, we're getting clarified by the Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, and a heartbreak. How can you mother yourself in regards to this pain? You're choosing healing. You want healing. And anywhere where the Three of Swords comes out and there is a truth that hurts like a bitch, but then it sets you free, it's all about her healing. The pain and the healing are all there at the same time, because it is through the womb that the light enters, and it is through cracking that seed open that the plant can grow. Praise. All right, let's see what else we have for you. The Ten of Swords, the end of heartbreak. So it looks like you have been mothering yourself. You will be mothering yourself. The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Is it done? Is it done? No, it's not done yet. There's still more to process. There's more going on. The Seven of Cups is making a wish, wishing it was over. Wishing for somebody is over. There's healing. Wishing for the King of Pentacles is over. There is healing. On this side, the Seven of Scrolls being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Star. So this Queen of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius female. With the Star card, there's a high leading to the energy of Aquarius. This could be speaking to an Aquarius position in your birth chart. This could be speaking to the age of Aquarius. Either way, however it's speaking, the Star is always about being blessed, safe, and protected no matter where you stand in your skin. It means that your intuition is active and you're following your divine guidance. The Queen of Swords, she may be cold. She may speak out brashly. She may be viewed as, you're not the nicest person. You know, you can't be rude. You're so rude. Why you gotta be so rude? The Queen of Swords, the reason she's that way is because she's been hurt before. She's been hurt before, and she's been hurt a lot. She's been hurt to the core. The interesting thing about the heart, the Queen of Swords, who she is here, this one is really smiling. She's got her crown on, and the Star is there. And the Star is also called a card of healing. The Three of Swords and the Star are both bookending here. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So, you know, this Star is about a huge healing for you between now and next retreat. The Four of Wands and the Five of Cups. The Four of Wands is a card of connection, celebration, marriage, excitement. But in this sense, because we're talking more spiritually, we're talking about a spiritual initiation, starting down a new path, making another choice, a choice that is a more refined choice, a choice that is more in alignment with your true life purpose. Now, the Five of Cups is about changing and your emotional structuring, emotional restructuring, changing your mind, beginning to feel different about certain situations and circumstances, looking at things from another perspective. And this is saying goodbye to what was lost. But look at the interesting thing here is these cups are just capped off. You know what I'm saying? The way I'm seeing it is it's capped off. So it's like something is ended, but you still have more to collect. And this is why you're being redirected. Remember, rejection is God's redirection. And so you have been redirected. And it's the star card is also destiny and fate. So I hope that those messages helps you. Also, Star Mother was there with the star. Didn't we say something about, we channeled something this morning. I can't really recall what it is right now. Oh, thank you. I was told to do this. My bad. Hold on. We channeled something about your star guardian. Star guardian. I need to make a note of that. The star guardian. Isn't that what I said? Your star. I think so. I'm going to go back and check it out. I don't usually rewatch my videos. Is that weird? I just channel what I'm supposed to and go about my day. All right. All right, so next, we've done everybody that are already written down. I'll go through the comments, and somebody else would like to get on this opportunity. Let's see what we have in these comments. We're going to go back up so I can make sure I've got everyone. Okay. La-di-dee, la-di-da, blah-di-dee, blah-di-da. No, you can't ask a question, Max. But if you want to get a card pulled, you have that opportunity right now, but you cannot ask a question. That's not how it works, my friend. Let me go ahead and pull for you, Max. Would you like to give me permission to pull for you? Because if not, I'm getting started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. As a matter of fact, I would need you to give me permission to pull for you. No, it's not you asking a question. It's the guidance that wants to come to you between this year's retreat and next year's. Okay, cool. Max says thanks, so I'm going to take that as a go for it. Yay, I'm so thankful and grateful that you're here. Welcome. So let's see, what is the message for Max at this time? Let's go. What does Max need to know between now and the next year's Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat? Your guidance is divinely guided. So the guidance you're getting is given by the divine. Praise. That is a message for you. The Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Here we have somebody who is walking down this elaborate hallway that looks quite celestial. They've had to come up a path. They had to climb this pathway to get where they are. You're walking into a beautiful place of awareness, of enlightenment, consciousness. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are connected. What is the message here for Max between this moment and next year's hashtag Love Stock 2021, baby, fourth annual Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat? Thank you. The Two of Scrolls, the Two of Worlds, it came out in reverse. So yay, I'm excited about that, because as this is a new deck, this book has guidance for reversals. And I'd already told God, I'm not going to go through this deck and shuffle in a bunch of reversals. If they need a reversal message, it's going to be loud and clear, because you finna flip that card in reversal. That's exactly what has happened here. Let's see. Oops, wrong deck. I've already used that one. I want to get the Kawaii Tarot to clarify this. Clarifying the divine guidance. We have the Six of Wands flipping also in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles upright. Give me some more on this. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Somewhere you were in a situation where you didn't feel like you were getting what you needed, or you're about to be in, this is an experience that's going to unfold for you. You're feeling like there's just no win here. So you let go of it. And as you move on from that, it's like love source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, has guided you to let go of where you're at, because I got a better place for you to go. Is this a person? Is this a job? I feel the energy of possibly that, more economic with it. Why is the Two of Worlds here in reverse? I'm seeing two of coins in reverse. But let's see. The Two of Cups. Okay. Changes you did not like in regards to a love situation or a change. Here we go. You've been through some changes you didn't like in a love situation, but between 2020 and now, you're being encouraged to really look at these different changes you've been through in love and how can you get the guidance from them, because you're the core attractor of your experience. You are the co-creator of your experience. So anywhere where you dealt with energy dealing with another who you loved, there was something in you that emitted from them this experience. Are you in 2020? I feel like where you're going to want to just cut and run, universe is going to like have you by your collar saying, hold on, you didn't catch all your lessons from this yet. You heard? So those guys going to say, hold on a minute, cowboy, slow your roll. The King of Swords is here. Yeah, this has to do with your opinions about how the love in the past didn't go right now. The reason it's so important for you to pay attention to this is because it's going to have, I hear it's going to dictate your future outcomes as well. And when you get tired of repeating the same old thing in romance, come back in family relationships, come back in friendships, come back and watch this video again. The Nine of Cups. It's interesting because I feel like overall you seem to be a very level-headed person, but I feel like there's a room for more balance for you, more balance coming in for you. Anywhere where you had a false sense of security going on, that's going to be exposed. So let's look at the Two of Worlds in reverse now. Two of Worlds. So God, bring us to the Two of Worlds, please, and thank you. Horses, roses, scrolls. Look, these books, man. I'll be in the books. Oh, it's scrolls. Duh. I'm literally looking for Two of Worlds and it's Two of Scrolls. Why didn't somebody tell me? Why don't you tell me that? So, okay, thank you. That happened on purpose as part of your reading, Max. What it's saying to you there is, you know, you think you know what you're looking for. That's part of it, is you think you know what you're looking for. I'm hearing, so you exhibit a lot of control over, these are the parameters. I see it like a ticking box, you know. You go online and you order a pizza from Domino's and you got to check meats. You got to check which meats you want. You check the cheese, what kind of sauce, what kind of crust, etc. Yeah. And there's this whole magic option that doesn't really exist when you go on the Domino's ordering app. However, in this conversation, the conversation of bless source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, taking over a level of surprise in your co-creation could tick the right boxes in a combination that would knock your socks off if you could take your hands off of being so about it. It's like you gotta stop. Okay, Two of Worlds reverse. The reversal of this card is one of great release. Money in the personal world are present, but they no longer have to drive you. You have an opportunity now to act on your highest ideals and convictions. You may have been torn between two worlds or even between light and dark, but now you've discovered a greater sense of your truth. The rock solid mountain of your spiritual reality is now the history from which you draw your power. Once you were worried that striving for your spiritual goals would put your personal or financial life at some risk, but now you have determined how to take steps, even little ones, to integrate the two. Your divine soul is the driving force of your life, and you can design your future and manifest all you desire through it. Okay, so Max, there you go. Thank you for tuning in to the show. All right, so it appears to me that we are ready to begin our zodiac signs. So the readings, personals are done. Okay, And this is our last session for this year's retreat. We will be back next year with another retreat. And of course, there'll be more on it next year. We'll have to play it by ear. But the only thing we know for certain is the dates. May 6th, 7th, and 8th. Every year. May 6th, 7th, and 8th. So, it's Taurus season, baby. So guess what zodiac sign going first? All right, Taurus. Thank you, thank you, thank you, listeners, for the perfect message for the zodiac sign birth chart placements of Taurus. You're very welcome, Max. Max gives me a wonderful thank you. All right. Taurus, Council of Light. Divine orchestration helpers in the subtle realms. And you have a bunch of masters here on this card. Master teachers. Council of Light is present for you, Taurus, at this time. Let's see what is your Akashic Tarot message for Taurus. Anywhere where you have Taurus in your birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Mars. Where is it? Okay. What's in Taurus? What do you have in Taurus? All right. What house is it in? Anyways. And that's going to apply for all the zodiac signs, okay? And I hear Bill Withers, a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. It's a lovely day. Okay. What is the message? Thank you for Taurus. Here we go. Wow, Taurus, you got two worlds. I just read that card both sides, so I'm going to leave that at that. We're not going to read it. I definitely see important decisions coming up for you, but here's the thing. You are supported in the ethers. As a matter of fact, we're not going to be doing the book for any of the zodiac signs I just heard. Leave the book alone. Do purely intuitive for the zodiac signs. So that's what we're going to do. So, and I was just told that I can use the bottoms of the decks for all of them. So Council of Light is here. You are on, this is a divine setup. You have choices to make, but either way, you're divinely set up. The bottom of the deck here is up in the air. The moon energy of Major Arcana 18. Major Arcana 18 up in the air. It looks like, something is taking flight, and interesting. These two people are not in that hot air balloon. They're still standing on the ground. So something should be taking flight, but guess what? They're still standing on the ground. Important decisions to be made. What the heck is going on for you, Taurus? The bottom of the deck over here with the work your light is get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So this is what is your foundation for what is going to come up for you and aid you through in your sense of soul evolution between now and next year's retreat. Okay, so between May 6th, well, today is May 8th. Happy birthday, Mickey Kang, who is also a Taurus, my little niecey. I just love that baby. All right. And between today, between his birthday this year and between Mickey's birthday next year. Heard? All right. So, Council of Light. Clarifying this for Taurus, love source God, what is the perfect messages for Taurus? The High Priestess. The Council of Light is channeling information to your soul. The Ten of Wands is here saying it's showing you endings that are new beginnings with infinite potential. You're at new beginnings with infinite potential. You're full of energy, ready to go, Taurus. You know exactly what to do, I feel. The Queen of Pentacles is here, so this has to do with you using your crown chakra abilities and your third eye chakra abilities. I'm hearing to co-create effectively. It's like Lustrous God's going to give you the ideas you need, only follow through. The final clarifier we have for you here is the Nine of Cups. This is going to lead you to wish fulfillment. So, and the wish fulfillment I hear is fulfilling your purpose. The Two of Scrolls, the decision is fated. This is a fated decision. It could have something to do with this age of Aquarius energy or an Aquarius placement in your birth chart or someone else's. It could have to do with damn near anything. But here we have another sign, the sign of Leo, the Strength card coming out. So if you're dealing with another individual, there's going to be Aquarius placement that you're aware of and a Leo placement that you're aware of. If you are in the decision-making process, it appears that either way you go, you're in the clear because they're both coming out with 8 energy. It's card number 17 and card number 8, angel number 88 for you, Taurus. So it appears that there's a lot of power going on with you, as above, so below, so much creative energy here, though. The 5, the Hierophant, Taurus, you're coming out in your own reading, man. You know that's clean. When that happens, you know you're right there on the scene. I'm just saying, because you're up here on the show in your own reading, though. Standing in your place, you've learned a lot of life lessons. Spirit has taught you. You are strong. You are guided. And you know exactly what to do. And because this looks like a Bible sitting up on here with a cross on the book, either way, it's a cross on the book. It's a plus on the play. If this is your playbook, it's a playbook of prosperity, Taurus. And it seems as though you could be bringing together 2 opportunities. You could be bringing 2 worlds together. We have the 6 of Wands coming out saying victory is yours. You win, you win, you win. Ding, ding, ding. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands saying, yeah, you took your power back. That's my favorite for the seed of inspiration, the seed of life, the seed of potential. There with the Ace of Wands. So Taurus, that is the message that we have for you. Any decisions you have to make, you do best to obviously consult your intuition and your spirit team. You have a whole spirit team here ready to help you, Taurus. So those are the messages that I have for you at this time, at this place in the energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now let's go on to the next sign up, coming up with the sun. All right, here we go. So we're going to get into now for the zodiac sign of Gemini. What is the perfect message for Gemini? Let's just go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gemini, between today and a calendar year from now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do they need to know? What is it for their soul to grow? Let's just God. We're only taking one. We'll take the top. Thank you. And the bottom. All right. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Gemini, how are you being called to step up and lead? Did you start doing that spiritual work yet that we have been talking about? Starseed is at the bottom of the deck. What lights you up? What lights you up, Gemini? What pleases you? What delights you? What makes you happy? And if it's that much that makes you happy and it makes you so happy, then what you're being guided to do is step up with that and lead. What can you do involving yourself more with that which makes you happy? How can you bring this more into your life as you are a leader? And where you go and what you do, the energies will follow you, Gemini. All right. So let's see what is your Akashic Tarot message. Gemini, represent y'all gang, people. Put your crew up there. Where's your tribes? You want to put them up? You can do that. That's fine. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go, Gemini. Your card is this one on the top. You got the 3 of keys. You got the chess game. Yeah. I just read this whole one too. Sorry, I'm not reading from the book anyways, but you can go back and watch that. The chess game, this is a game. All the players on the table are not showing who the hell they really are. A lot of them look like something else. They look differently than they really are. And they're all each man for himself. They're not here to take care of you, Gemini. And there aren't somebody that you could sit up here and keep on running to them, Gemini. If they're there for a reason. And it's up to you to begin to pay attention to these reasons in this season, it's saying to me at this time. The bottom of the deck, initiation and the Count Saint Germain. That is Major Arcana number 14. This is that Temperance energy, this is that twin flame energy. Some of you are dealing with a twin flame situation. It's like, because it's a true twin flame situation, there's all these external people with their opinions, their opportunities, their whatever type of interference they're trying to run. Even if you're not dealing with another, even if you are dealing with another, twin flame energy is all about realizing that you are your first true twin flame. And when you really get that down, then you can attract another. Sometimes, if you're lucky, they will have already figured out what they are. They will have already healed themselves enough to know that they are all that they need and require, and they are the source of their love, happiness, and peace. And if they have not, have fun, because it could be a whole lot of cut and run, back and forth, in and out, changing minds and stuff like that by divine design, because these two are to really push each other to self-awareness, self-love, and such a place of unconditional love that they're able to really love you, the other. Okay, I'm just saying. 3 of Keys. Stay focused. Keep your head in the game is what I'm getting for you. What lights you up? How are you being called to step up and lead? I feel like that is a strong energy. It's like, put your wings on, take your little wings, and go start flying and do what you do and bring that energy through. Gemini. All right. The message is for you being clarified by the 7 of Swords. There's the divine mind. There's the secret, like the book. And the 5 of Swords is in reverse. Wow, you got in line with the divine mind, and you overcame some conflict and some challenge. No, this is where you're going between now and next. I'm so used to saying it in a past tense. When we channel, a lot of times the messages we channel are spoken in past tense, not because they're not predictive, but because when it's coming from the divine mind, it's already done, baby. I'm just saying, just so you know, because I don't always remember that. Anyways, going back to where we were. Conflicts and challenges being overturned by seeing the divine mind, zooming out from the close in it. And this is all spiritually inspired with the High Priestess. You know the secret, the 6 of Cups, about your past. We have somebody here who is learned to heal issues from their childhood regarding their childhood. Mother energy, the High Priestess representing that feminine mother energy as well. But she is also, we're also talking about some Gemini energy here where you could be so spiritually called because of what you've been through, the challenges in your past, that you want to maintain, like, abstinence is going to be a decision that a Gemini makes this year, that between this and next year. This is interesting. And I feel like it's for a spiritual purpose. And so whatever that means, Gemini. 3 of Keys, the chess game being clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You got this new opportunity. You're really excited about it. You have opened up your higher chakras. You are hearing the divine mind, and you are spiritually inspired. You think the idea was yours, don't you? You didn't know that. Did you know that you downloaded it? Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. What is this idea about? How to build your wealth, how to build your health, how to build yourself up. I really feel like all of this too is a spiritual buildup for you, the strong spiritual buildup for you. Yes, confirming with the Hermit energy, speaking to going within to seek the truth, seeking your own truth, seeking the inner guidance. We have the Queen of Pentacles. There could be an influential Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo feminine energy in your life, but this definitely also has to do with how am I going to create? How am I going to create? If anywhere where you have, like, say, a Queen of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles will be an earth sign child around you. I see a family of 3. Okay, a family of 3. A family of 3. There's a couple. There's somebody here who is in a, wow, I'm picking up on somebody who's in a divine partnership. You will give birth to a child. We are talking about a human child. This child is going to be freaking amazing, because you two have both done the work of mastery of the self and have become, not to say that it's ever complete, because it's never complete, but you've done substantial amount of work on that. And you've learned to go within for solutions and guidance. And so what's happening is this child that's being born is being born in an epic dope shit type energy that has never been seen on earth before. But it's going to start coming in more and more as time moves forward. Your child is on the leading edge of a type of child that's been coming into. For example, my grandchildren are founders generation, and they come in so intelligent that they're looking for these children to really be progressors of our society in a whole new way. It makes a whole lot of sense when you think about what's going on out there today. And the 7 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini. And it just looks like for you, this is about being persistent and following through on the spiritual information that you're given, the guidance. You're being called to step up and lead. This is going to influence you financially. You are a star seed. What lights you up when you think about what you want to do, what business you want to do, what career you want to pursue, what relationship. Well, I'm getting more hobbies and career and business. You want to reflect more on the things that feel like play. What feels like play? What do you do that feels like play? That's where you want to go build that up, okay? All right, now let's go to Cancer. Okay, I guess we're starting with the Akashic Tarot this time. Cancer, what do you get? We get one card first off. We get the 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled. 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled. The 5 of Keys is giving me a 5 of Swords energy, but I don't know. Wishes fulfilled here. The 4 of Scrolls is at the bottom of the deck, is the karmic trench. So in between this year's retreat and next year's retreat, you, Cancer, have the opportunity to dig through the karmic trench. There's a lot of old shit just clogged up, backing up your pipes, and you got to be able to go through them, because these are the keys that are gonna unlock all your wishes. And I feel like the potential is completely present for you to find a great sense of accomplishment in this between this retreat and the next. I feel like you're gonna be opening up many doors. It's like you, in doing the karmic clearing work, realize and find that you have many doors and windows and stairways and pathways and other options available to you. And so this is getting away from the idea of when God closes one door, he opens another, and they only ever talk about one door. Well, what the hell? God quit making doors at one? Are you serious? But he made like 500,000 types of butterflies. And like 500,000, I don't know, these are just the numbers that I'm getting, types of creatures that crawl. You know what I'm saying? So God creates a huge variety in all of his creations. So don't fall for that idea that there's only one door or window open. And some of y'all need to get out of your house and you need to change the air in your house. It's stagnant. And you need to get out and get some fresh air because there's some stagnancy there. All right. Your work your life message. Priestess, your card is the same as Gemini's. Interesting synchronicity. Where is the connection between Cancer and Gemini? Okay, Cancer, look. High Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Well, apparently it has to do with getting in this karmic trench and doing the karmic clearing work to receive your wishes. The keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors are standing beside you. Interesting. Of course, they would show up in support of you cleaning up their shit, because that's literally what you're doing. Congratulations. They're so thankful and grateful for you. Well, it looks like this is what you're fated and destined to do. This is you embracing your star shine. This is you embracing your your power. This is you doing the healing, the 9 of Pentacles. This is you doing the healing and beginning to become more independent. Miss Independent, that's why I love her. Yeah, that song from Neil. The Page of Swords. A whole conversation, learning some things, investigating some things that fate has brought you to investigate. What you investigating? Apparently you investigating this here karmic trench. And the 3 of Wands. Expect that you will figure it out. Know that you will get it. Know that you have everything that you need to get it. Okay? So anywhere where you put yourself out ahead in order to step up and be a leader, you're going to find great rewards. You will find a warm welcome. You will be appreciated. But I feel like there's some nervousness, some timidness, there's even an energy here of, I don't have a mouth to speak though. So maybe you may feel like you don't know the right words to say. But you'll watch. I'll watch you, but I won't speak. And where does that apply? The healing is in speaking. And for you, it's important for you to speak your truth. This is something you're being guided to. There's going to be a whole lot of healing in it for you. The 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled, being clarified by the 8 of Cups. Here we go. Walking away. Walking away. What are you walking away from? The Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy. So maybe you're walking away from being so cold. Maybe you're walking away. I'm hearing the word curt, cold and curt. So maybe you cut things short. Maybe you don't really listen. Maybe there's something you're just not interested in listening to. Maybe when you're listening, you're not really listening. You're just sitting there blank-minded, staring off into space and not hearing anything. Interesting. What are we talking about? The moon, intuition, interesting, because we did just say staring into space. So you're more following your intuition to close these cycles, walking away from someone, from something. This is spiritually inspired. This is you on your path. This is you on a new path, taking yourself to where you want to be. The Hermit is there. You've thought long and hard about it. You've gone inward on this here energy. Praise. All right. Guess what? It's time to do Leo. All right. What is the perfect message for Leo between this retreat and next retreat? Let's start. You've got Leo. You've got the no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Leo, wait, postpone, pause, say no. The bottom of the deck, Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So it's like you learning how to say no is important between this year and next year, Leo. You've got to learn to say no. By saying yes to everything, you are not taking into consideration the energy of a thing. Every energy is not for you. Every energy is not for you. All right, Leo, you've got the will, wisdom, and mind. The Celtic Trinity. It's card number 20. It looks like the Judgment card to me in this sense because of the 20. But will, wisdom, and mind. We're going to stick with the phraseology. And the bottom of the deck is the wishes fulfilled. Interestingly enough, so we just spoke at length about that card. So the same messages will apply for you in that, Leo. Doors are open. There are more than one. Rewind and watch the Cancer bit. So you have a very important double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, Leo? Why is this no card here for Leo? Clarifying this message for Leo. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. Along with wisdom, will, and mind. What do we have? We have the sun card, the consciousness, awareness, joy, compassion, healing, light, power, might, solar plexus, chakra energies, your confidence. Leo, Queen of Pentacles is next. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feminine energy. Listeners, God is saying this is you finding your joy in this energy of creating what you want with the will and wisdom of your mind, because you know what you want, you know what you don't want. The Five of Wands here. There's the competition. Oh, so there's some competition who's aware of you, and they're going to try to throw you off by giving you some crazy ass offers that which they never planned to follow through. Interesting. The King of Cups. And there we have, this is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. So interesting enough, Leo, you have the energy of a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person here. And they're smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. Yeah, with that Five of Wands, that King of Cups. Oh, and there's the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, here you go. This is you in a place of knowing like you're knowing that there's a person here who's coming into you smiling in your face, but you know, and it's not even just like one, it's like you're going to identify multiple ones between here and there. And this could be opportunities in business. This could be job opportunities. This could be you just getting a bunch of fucking prank callers. It could be that simple. This could be telemarketers calling for somebody who you've never heard their name before. Or this could be as serious as it seems like you keep attracting people into your life who want to play with you. And they invite you here and there, and then they don't even show up here or there. Or they give you a specific time, or they ask you for a specific thing, and then they themselves don't do or bring. You hear? So no, wait, postpone, pause, say no, follow your own will, wisdom, and mind. Do what it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Okay? Remember that. Because you're one, it's like you got this great energy. You got wishes fulfilled. Doors are opening for you. So, of course, other people are going to want to get close to you. Of course, they're going to want to get close to you, especially now. All right. Virgo energy. Love, so God, thank you for this message. Perfect message for Virgo between this day and 1 year from now. Thank you. Awakening, Virgo. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So a lot of you Virgos are going to be experiencing a deeper awakening. Here's a clue in case you didn't know. Spiritual awakening isn't something that happens in one moment and it's done forever. Now you're woke. No, my dear, that's not how this happens here. It's ever so gradual. It's a growing energy. It's like an onion, many, many layers to this here. So there's another. Wow, shit, this is reminding me of a dream that I had. Oh my goodness, yes. You're being elevated. Your third eye is being upgraded. You're decalcifying your pineal gland. The bottom of the deck is the keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So this is all spiritually guided, protected. It's generational. This is something that must be like, it's like everything about who you are and your genetics was to bring you to be who you are now, to go through this awakening energy, Virgo. So let's see, what is the message for you from the Akashic Tarot now? You've got the Queen of Keys. You look happy as can be. You look like you're standing in your castle, surveying your land. You're like, everything I want, I have. Everything I have, I want. And anything else I want to have, I'll get. Because the world is mine. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Roses, loving elementals. Yeah, you've developed a connection with the spirit elementals. You learned how to speak with nature, and nature is one of the beautiful energies of this Queen of Keys. I'm picking up that she's very connected to the earth, to all that is natural to Gaia. And yes, with this keepers of the earth energy here. So we have a strong earth energy for you here, Virgo. You are supported. You've been supported and protected by this spirit, by earth, by all the elementals since you were a baby sitting there in the grass all alone, you know. Clarifying your messages, you have the Ace of Cups. Also with that Ace of Cups, you have the King of Cups. Some of you are going to have, through this self-love, you're going to attract a person who actually loves you and wants to express that love to you between now and next year. Because of the spiritual evolution that you're going through, it's like everybody's been waiting and praying for you. So you've got, I feel like Virgo, you've got somebody who could be a King of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles, or this could be you, who has been praying for you to go through this awakening. And it's like they flooded the universe and the earth with it so much, and they've been praying and they've been praying and they've been holding you in that light, and you finally took the smallest choice and movement in that direction and found yourself fully supported and lifted up, carried up. This is like me praying for my sister. I love her so much. And we're going to leave it at that. And that's what she needs to know. And I'm so thankful and grateful for her, because it was her that helped me learn to grow this way. And so if this was my sister going through her awakening, praise, because that's what I have prayed days. Yes. The next clarifier we have is the Five of Cups. Look at this. New love. And this is the Five of Cups. And this is emotional restructuring going on for you, Virgo, at this time. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords, the end of all pain, sorrow, and sorrow. Now you can have a fresh new start and move in from a new place into a new heart, because you're being emotionally restructured and upgraded, because you made just the slightest move that was ever prayed for and faded towards this direction, and you were sustained on all sides. You were protected in this in all sides since you was a precious little baby. Now the next sign we're going to do is Libra. All right, Mr. Scott, what is the messages for Libra at this time? Libra, thank you. All right, you've got get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Libra, you are an air sign. You need to stay grounded, my dear. You've got to connect with nature. The bottom of the deck is a warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling, Libra? I feel that you have been to a spiritual battle, or you're going to have been to a spiritual battle between this and next year, between this day and next year. I feel like this is about you going ahead and doing the work. And then once you've done this battle, this is like time to reconnect to nature. Now take a moment to chill the heck out and just heal from the inside. Heal from the inside. I see Libra learning, having an expanded awareness of the chakras. Okay, that's coming up for you, Libra. Also for Libra, we have Archangel Gabriel, card number 3. Archangel Gabriel. In the bottom of the deck, we have Two Worlds. This card's coming up again. Two Worlds. So important decisions that need to be made, and you are taking up the challenges. Call on Archangel Gabriel to be of assistance for you, and trust that when you don't know what to do, that you can go out and get grounded with nature, and those solutions will come through. We have the Queen of Swords. Libra, here is your energy in a feminine Libra energy with the Queen of Swords. Could also be another Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The Chariot is here. There it is. Success, overcoming obstacles. You ain't there yet, but you're strongly headed in that direction really quickly too. The Seven of Cups here. That divine love type energy, unconditional love. No matter what you give me, no matter what I see. Because I love you. And this is angel number 77 here on the cards for Libra. Next is the Page of Wands. A child for somebody, a child is coming. Archangel Gabriel is bringing you a child, a fire child. You'll have a child born during the time of Leo. I feel like a Leo baby coming up. This baby is going to be very intellectual. This baby is going to want to do things. This baby is going to be a true fire sign. I mean, this baby might even be born on a new moon type of energy, where this child is Leo inward and outward. This child is very passionate, very creative, very inspiring. For some of you, whatever this child is, very symbolic. It's not literal, but I was definitely picking up on a literal physical child. The bottom of the deck is the devil. Yeah, somebody finna create something in the bedroom right there, making a baby. Somebody making a baby. If it's not born this year, it's because it's happening between now and next year's retreat. So that baby could be born still. I'm just saying, by next July. I'm just saying. All right. So Libra, these are the messages that I have for you. I feel like overall, Libra, you're doing well to be very partisan and non-binary in how things must be. You're looking at things in a more rounded perspective and viewpoint, allowing for more flexibility. But you have been through a lot to get there, and you've had to cut a lot of things loose and make a lot of important decisions. And so this is something that's going to be your past by this time next year. All right, next time we have is Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. I don't feel like you like to get on the stage and sing. Maybe you want to sit in the back in the shadows and watch somebody else sing. But your card is yes. Just say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your eyes and just rest. Here we go. Leap. You will go first. The universe will catch you. Just say yes. You're gonna have to do something bold. You're gonna have to do something that requires trust and faith for you. I feel like you're gonna really want to take a leap, and you're gonna say yes to something. Maybe you will be traveling somewhere very foreign or distant as a result of saying yes to this, somewhere you've never been before. The garden is coming out of here. The Five of Roses, the garden. The garden energy, and we have a child and a young boy both looking over there. They're inspecting something, checking it out, looking deeper, looking to the details. Again, giving me that sitting in the back of the audience while somebody's on stage singing lurker energy. It's like, I don't want them to see me. I'm just going to sit here and be quiet. Oh, maybe you watch the channel, but you don't comment. Okay. The bottom of the deck is birth. You're looking at someone because you've been through a huge change. By this time next year, you will have been through a huge change. You're looking at someone and you're hoping and wishing and praying, but you ain't saying. You're keeping it quiet, keeping it to yourself. You're lurking, man. You're lurking. What is up? Lurky lurk. Not Marky Mark, lurky lurk. We got the 10 of Cups. Oh, this is that last cup. Like this would be just the ideal thing. This would just be the ideal thing that you would love to build upon. The 3 of Pentacles. This is the ideal thing that would work for you. It would give you a sense that you have a fresh start, new beginning. You just want to heal something between now and then. You'll be guided. You're going to have a strong craving to change a situation. Some of you are going to be dealing with the situation of a child I hear a child that had been gone away. So whatever that means, maybe somebody is going to interact with a adopted child that grew up and now is coming back, coming at a surprise. Never expected this because, you know, you signed that paperwork, but I guess there's ways actually you can legally go around that stuff nowadays. But I hear both parties got to be looking, so maybe you're in that situation. So that's the messages that I have for you, Scorpio. Let's go to Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus's message at this time. By this time next year, you got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I see you doing the work of channeling, doing the work of empowering your brothers and sisters of humanity, Ophiuchus, by this time next year. This will be important between now and then. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. You are going through genetic changes. You're changing your genetics by changing your mind, by changing your behaviors, your responses, by changing your energy, your genetics respond. And so you're going to probably, what I see is you sharing the light of that awareness with your brothers and sisters of humanity so that they too can be blessed. We have the Oracle of Delphi. Yes, channeling is deeply coming up for you, Ophiuchus. By this time next year, you will have been, you're going to have people recognizing, like, you always seem to say just right. You know, I just thought I'd give you a call. I just needed to talk to somebody. I need some advice because this is what's going on. And so even if you didn't want to, you're doing the work of being the oracle and you're channeling, whether you're doing this professionally on the side or because you just the person that everybody seems to have your phone number. The bottom of the deck is will, wisdom, and mind. This is something you wanted to do, I feel like. This was all a plot, a plan of your own. You decided that you were going to come here to do all this DNA restructuring so that you would be able to be this assistance to humanity, a guide, a force to be reckoned with, the Queen of Cups. Your psychic spiritual powers are powerful. They are important. They're at the first and foremost of your current experience. Your King of Swords, intellectual capacity and ability. For some of you, there will be an important Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman that you will work with more intimately. For others of you, and I hear and the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine. So there'll be feminine and masculine energy, air sign masculine, water sign female, that you will work with in this work that will be very important. Those will be stable. So maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a counselor of some sort, maybe you're an actual physical healer. Whatever this is you do, there's two. One is going to talk a lot about it. You're going to get a lot of word of mouth from her. The other person is going to kind of keep it more private to themselves. He's very private about his business, but nonetheless, the energy of being so successful with these two is going to augment your healing process and your business as well. Now, there's this other one coming in, this Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius female that you're going to work with in this. And they have the Eight of Swords. This one's going to take a lot more work than what you're used to, because what you're having the breakthrough with on that one, this one is very unaware. And I heard the word negligent. They're negligent sometimes. So they say they want to do stuff to confirm this. We have the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So this person, this Queen of Swords, will say they're going to do this stuff, but they're not actually doing the work as the best as they can. Now, why? Because they're having a hard time getting out of their head. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. It doesn't mean you give up. There is the Hierophant here, so that's a strong Taurian energy, but it's also the energy of big finance, higher levels of education, and it is the card of the teacher and the spiritual authority. So you look like you are stepping Ophiuchus into a strong spiritual authority position. Now we're going to look at the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Let's just God, what is the perfect message for Sagittarius? Where will Sagittarius be brought to by this time a year from now? What are the important messages between now and then? We have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I'm glad that you watched me shuffle. The bottom of the deck is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So I see Sagittarians here. You're letting go of a whole bunch of restrictive energies. Yes. And because you're not chained to the bottom of the ocean any longer, you are flying high, baby. I'm riding high. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, your Akashic Tarot message is wishes fulfilled. This is coming out a lot. These words are being spoken a lot. Everybody's getting their wishes fulfilled by this time next year. I guess so. If you do all that work we talked about, if you apply all the lessons, yes. Ooh, the bottom of the deck, the treasure. The treasure is here for you. You found your treasure. Maybe you're going to take all the information we read from those books, all the information we channeled through, and run all the way through with that and become a certified manifesting magician. Praise. All right, let's see. Sagittarius messages, let's start starting off with the Knight of Pentacles. And it showed itself in reverse, saying that what you thought was blocked is released. It is finally in motion. Praise. The next one we have is the Knight of Cups. Oh man, signaling now that you're in motion, it's just so delightful. It seems like now everything else is flowing in motion as well. Also, the Nine of Cups, you get your wish fulfilled for sure. And so make your wish now because it's coming in and it's a fresh start with infinite potential. When the Ten of Wands comes in the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Everything was easing on in for you, you know, easy like Sunday morning. Said I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's fine. You can be easy like Sunday morning. Just don't be a damn Sunday driver. You heard? I'm just saying. Next, let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Well, Sir Scott, thank you. What is it? Perfect message for Capricorn. Well, between now and a year from now, what do they need? Where will they be? What you got to say for them, for me? Capricorn, you've got Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So you too could be dealing with some energies where you have soul contracts to fulfill. Do the work. Stay in that place of the higher vibration and you'll make it through just fine. Why? Because you've got the awakening energy here, energetic upgrades, a new way of being in integration. Through your path of awakening, you are releasing yourself from the contracts. So it looks like, you know, you're like I said before, you're rising higher because you're no longer tethered to the ocean floor. Praise. So for you, Capricorn, from the Akashic Tarot, we have views of the ego. So this is about egoic viewpoints. Are you doing shit to keep up with the Smiths? The bottom of the deck is loving elementals for you. Oh, I just, what I did? Okay, I got it. Loving elementals are here for you, Capricorn. So nurtured and loved and spoiled by nature and all of the unseen forces, all the spiritual elements actually love you. But you're dealing with some people and their egos, very egotistical people. And I feel like you're going to be releasing yourself from a lot of these egotistical connections. The Nine of Cups, make your wish now because your wish is going to come true between now and next year. That's what Scott says. Do what you do. Then you have the Knight of Swords. Something's going to come. This wish is going to be granted very quick and expeditiously. When it is, you're not, it's going to leave your head spinning type energy. The next card for you is the Death card. It will be a complete transformation of your life. Nothing will be the same again. Could have something to do during or from or dealing with a Scorpio person. It could even be the repercussions of the Scorpio full moon that we're still feeling at this time. If that's the truth, now is the time to make those wishes. Absolutely, yes. Page of Cups, and I'm hearing go with the new moon as well. New moon that's coming up. Really, really, yes, you plant seeds and harvest seeds at a certain time, but honey, when you're truly divine, everything moves to you. It doesn't matter wherever all of the planets and luminaries are. So make a wish, okay? Because you'll find, while you're busy playing and being distracted, you'll find exactly what you want. It'll come up and surprise you, like, you can be my shining star. All right. Next, we have for Aquarius, Aqua. Little Sky, you ready to do this for Aqua? We stay ready. Are you ready? You still trying to get ready while you're busy talking stuff? What you looking, sitting here looking so tough? Ooh. So that's an energy for the age of Aquarius that we're moving into. That was a message for so many of us, if all of us. Aquarius, it says protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Aquarius. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. It's your time to shine. You got to let go of the shit that blocks your shine, that dulls your light. It's not going to work for you. You can't take it with you this night. No, sir. Okay, let it go, let it go. The Queen of Keys. You're co-creating with Gaia right now. Okay, you are co-creating with Gaia right now. You're gonna be very happy in calling back your light, because this is gonna help you manifest a lot better on the material plane, the things that you want. Archangel Raphael is here to support you. Archangel Raphael, call on the energy of Archangel Raphael to help you. Archangel Raphael. All right, what else do we want to say? He's bringing you something beautiful. A beautiful gift is coming your way that's going to open up and make you feel like the surveyor of the land, like you're the queen of the land, and so you can survey all things. The King of Cups is here. Aqua, the King of Cups, this is emotional mastery is important for you at this time. This is part of your calling back your power, cutting the cords, and retrieving your soul. The Eight of Cups is here saying it's time for you to let go, time to walk on. And what? Take your fresh beginning with infinite potential with the 10 of Wands, because you're a motherfucking magician. You can have it all done. You heard? You can do it all. You have been training for this for lifetimes. You are balanced. You figured it out. You got both sides. You've got both sides covered. Oh my God. All right. We're almost done. Pisces. Yo, I wondered how I would do with 3 days of talking for hours a day on my own to produce this retreat. And let me tell you, my voice, considering that I came in off of a shouting match, the fact that I have one is freaking amazing. Pisces. Your message is the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Anything that's happening is happening in service to you. It is a blessing. Your job is to figure out how that's true. You got to crack this bitch open if you want the plant to grow. I'm just saying, a closed seed won't show its soul. It won't grow a flower for you. Initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Some Pisces are going to be going through some really difficult times. It's going to cause them to change. It's going to break that hard shell you have. Some of y'all Pisces finna be broke down to your core. You don't think you want to open your heart no more? Yeah, that could be what we were talking about. You don't think you want to let go of that habit? Yeah, you could have to sit on your ass until you do. The Queen of Scrolls comes out saying this is about a time of education and study for you. You are being taught by the divine. And you're going to have to take these lessons, because I'm hearing it's your turn. You're next in line, the bottom of the deck, the divine physician. Lessons God has taken upon itself. The universe has taken upon itself to offer you the perfect medicine. And if you don't want to take it nicely, well, then we'll plug your nose and pour it down your throat anyway. And then you can go cry, since you want to act like a little baby. The Hierophant is here as your first clarifier. This is about life lessons. Some of y'all are dealing with a Taurian energy. At this time, you're going to have a very important spiritual epiphany. This is about your spiritual authority. Some of y'all have given up your spiritual authority, Pisces, and guess what? It's time for you to come full circle. The Six of Pentacles is coming out saying where you've been investing your energy. Is it serving you well? Is it serving you well? Because this is about you growing gains and coming out of that place of pain. We have the Hermit here. Yeah, you've been asking yourself, and now lustrous God, between now and a year from now, is going to bring in the solutions for you to help you get where you need to be. The King of Wands, you're going to have a fire start under your ass. It's going to make you jump up and bust a move. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Why? Because you don't want to do it your damn self. You've been in a stagnant position. Pisces, you're going to be wishing you had took the lesson the nice way. So there's a message of forewarning. Forewarned is forearmed. You have the opportunity to take what we say and begin to apply the messages you get from lustrous God now. Before, you have no fucking choice, because it will be you on the operating table type energy. So let's look at our final zodiac sign of Aries. Aries, perfect message for Aries is Starseed, what lights you up? Starseed, what lights you up? The bottom of the deck is awakening, a new way of being and integration. So, Aries, boy, you've been through a huge awakening, and now you're like at this place of taking this new energy and seeing what you're going to do with it. Which way will you go now? Any burdens that were holding you down, they're so far out of the picture that they're not showing up in the spread no more. Praise. And now what is showing up is the change that you've been through, the awareness that you've gained, and the opportunity in front of you to really reflect out over your world and pick and choose. And pick and choose. You are a starseed. In case you didn't know, yes, you're a starseed. The bottom of the deck is views of the ego. So you've had a huge release of the ego energy. You're not allowing yourself to be fettered and chained to the ego anymore. The caught in the ruins. Wow. I feel like you're looking at the world. Wow, this is interesting, because this is a different type of spread, Aries. I feel like here you are looking at the world, and you're seeing how so many people are in shackles and they're stuck in their ego. And because you went through this awakening, I feel like you're having a calling brought onto you to help ones address this or bring awareness to it. Do you understand that you're looking at moving into being a catalyst, which means you're going to piss everybody off? You're going to go in there and trigger some people. Why? Because of your state of being. Because you lit the fuck up. Because you can levitate. And they still suck in the ego and they can't get past the gate. You're going to trigger them. And every time you do, praise and pour the blessings all over them and you. The Hermit, you went within the King of Wands. You learned exactly what to do. You know how to get that gotta take a dump urge and let it move you. Until then, you know how to sit and chill and receive. You learn how to plenty to spare and to share, how to act and how to go about and how to hold your position. The Seven of Wands say, yes, you will have to hold your position, because you're going to go out there, you're going to give them what you learned. You're going to show them what time it is. Yes, and what is this about? The life lessons, the Hierophant, the spiritual authority. Yes, please and thank you. Aries, you're about to get out there and you are gonna irritate their spirit, because the light in you pisses off their demons. Praise! And you know what? In that way, they may become aware of what they're holding on to, and they might choose to do something differently about it. Either way, the work has been done. And you guys, this Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat has been fun. I am so thankful and grateful for all of you who have been here. And I look forward to working with you again. And I'm excited to meet with you in person, because you know, we didn't get to do any of our fun spiritual crafts and so much of the play. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we did karaoke, we went out to restaurants, we went and saw the world's most giant crystal ball. We did so much stuff. We did painting. I mean, we had this, it's a different thing bringing everybody physically into the same space, but it didn't negate the power of these 3 days. So praise is what we're going to say. We're going to say praise. But we are saying that we also look forward to being in your presence again next year for the retreat. I'm so thankful and grateful again. I feel like I can't say it enough times. And for those of you who contributed financially to the event, we're so thankful and grateful for your donations. Also, one last thing. I showed this at the beginning of the retreat. Who are you? The 2020 Love Stock 2020 bracelet is yours. Let me know. $60. It's yours. The retreat is, we're at the end of the last show. So the first one to put $60 in my account will receive this in the mail as soon as I make it to the post office. So, y'all, I'm going to go rest my voice. I think I'm going to go have me a glass of wine. I have not had any wine. I know I spoke about it each of the days, but I haven't had any wine since I started the retreat. And I feel like it might make my voice feel better while I get ready to go and give myself some rest, as I've been giving plenty of service. So I'll be back with more, because I always come back, don't I? Until next time, love and peace and happiness. Love you. Bye. Till next time. Laters. All that good stuff. Okay? All that jazz. Man, I'm done.